Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this match between the Chennai Carvers and the Bangalore Crowns. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that. Not a cloud in the sky.
Thanks, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Called the toss correctly, and they're going to have a bowl.
Hazelwood has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Yep. Straight to the fielder. There's trouble here.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. The Super Kings are now underway.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah. No.
Needs a direct hit.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Over. The Super Kings are 7 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait there.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Waiting.
Really good shot there.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
He was just...
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Absolutely nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good shot.
No.
A beauty.
Yep.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep. Catch it.
Right out of the middle.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Elbow.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if this hits.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's the over. The Super Kings are 56 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait there.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. 6 runs added there. The Super Kings are 62 for none. Patel from the south end. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Great shot, great timing.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Hit that hard, nailed it.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50.
Super shot that.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Great shot.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Wait. Yep. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep. Keeper's in.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
And that brings up the half century for the spectators.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yep. No!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Well bowled.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A well-directed short ball. Sways out of the way this time.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bowler.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings are 127 for none. Ahmed, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
A lovely drive square. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Yep. Yep.
Could be close.
Wait on.
6 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 133 for none. Patel, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. No interest in that one from the batter. Patel will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Knocked him over, the in-swinger right up in the block hole.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up.
Yes. Keeper.
Conway gets off the mark.
11 runs added there. The Super Kings are 144 for 1. Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch it.
Good bit of timing there.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Conway has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yes. Keepers.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Over. The Super Kings are 165 for 1.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Quick onto that in the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
12 runs added there. The Super Kings are 177 for 1.
Yep, yep. Bowler's end.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting. Yeah, yeah.
Gone. It's a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Absolutely nailed it.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep. Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Needs a direct hit. 10 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 187 for 2. Hasaranga coming into the attack from the north end.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Yeah, yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep,
They'd look for a couple here. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Good return back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah, yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 194 for 2.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Ballers end.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Why, yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat. End of the over. The Super Kings are 206 for 2. Hazelwood with the ball in hand again.
Yes.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep. No, no, no.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
An example of how good the modern player is at sliding across the outfield.
No.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yeah, yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
No.
Good pickup, big chance.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Hazelwood will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Nicely played.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. This is everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Super Kings are 216 for 2. Maxwell from the south end. Super piece of timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
No!
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning and it just misses the stumps.
Digs out the Yorker.
Bowling.
Smothered the spin. Played it well.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 226 for 2.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Timed that brilliantly.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
the batsman gets their time.
That's a brilliant knock. Fully deserved century. It's not been fun for any of the bowlers out there.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Wait. Yep. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Middle that one. Great timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Right on. Yep.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Nice bowling.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 251 for 2. And the innings comes to an end. The Royal Challengers will need 252 runs.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 8 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 8 for none. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Huge edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Duplessis shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right on.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
9 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 17 for none.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 22 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this
Wait
pitch.
there.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Nice ball.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The Super Kings found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. We've seen good control in spinning from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Quick onto that in the infield. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Win on.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 40 for none.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Sweated on the full and straight one. Brilliant shot back past the bowler.
Yes.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Win on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
9 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 58 for none.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 69 for 9.
Yes.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Brilliant shot, that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
Wait. Yep.
Hey, out there!
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just 1 risk too many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep. Timed that brilliantly.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. Ten runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 91 for 1. Stokes, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Yep. Beaten on the drive.
Yes, nice bowling.
Stokes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. Yep.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Going with spin now. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yep. Into the gap. Nice shot. Could be close.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Big edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
back edge.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Stokes from the north end.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Yep. Yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
A little late on that, no run scored. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A couple on offer here. 7 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 119 for 2.
Change of bowling, the captain is going with the spinner.
Huge appeal.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Massive edge.
It might be worth getting the runs while you can, especially when they're there for the taking.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Edged. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Out. Good catch.
To trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken.
Yep. Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper. Yep.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark.
Misses everything.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Yeah.
Timed that perfectly. An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
128 for 5.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Huge edge.
Nice bowling.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Finds the edge. Good piece of sharp keeping. The umpire isn't sure, and he's sending it upstairs. Is it out? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
right off the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
The Super Kings found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Change of ball. The thing is coming onto the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe, though, and stuck with 3.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well. Very late in playing the shot.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 153 for 6.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep, yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Hey!
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Patel will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Edged. What a ball!
Just threw the shot too early.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Patel shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters.
The Super Kings bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end, but what a fantastic match.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.